Hey everyone, welcome to Larissa Lily. I'm here with another video. Today, this video is going to be about what they want you to know or what you need to know. This is a collective reading. If you haven't, I haven't posted in a long time, but if you haven't been into my last video that I posted, I decided to do collective readings for now, just because it's just easier for time, and I just kind of miss you guys and miss putting my energy out there. And I think I've just been called to come back to it. So it's you just have to listen when it's time. It's time, and for me, it's time. For those of you who don't know, I'm Capricorn Sun, but Pisces rising. And normally I tend to relate to a lot of those energies. And it's interesting, sometimes even I go through it. And, you know, a lot of my last readings, I think, like that I posted about 6 months ago and a little before that, especially in the beginning of the year, um, was a lot about hermit energy and just needing to kind of nurture myself. And that's exactly where my energy went. So, but I'm going to be here probably, guys, once a week. I'm going to try. I know I said that last time, but I'm trying to really get the schedule going. Anyways, a lot. If you don't already know, I like to meditate into the messages prior to opening the read, and so I already tap into energies. And the guidance I have right now and the energies I'm picking up is one, there's, for some of you, there's someone desiring reconciliation. Um, and for some of you, this is kind of a closing cycle. So they're going to be, I'm feeling two energies pulling here. So there's definitely a desire for reconciliation. The grief is over for a lot of you. There's this closing cycle to a new direction. And I remember picking that up in the last reading. So it's because it's a healing energy and I think it's awesome. But normally this attracts a lot of past energy. And so this is definitely a karmic cycle, and we're in karmic cycles closing again. And so if you're in your 7 year, a lot of you, I don't know if you've seen in my videos, I've always mentioned seven. The number seven is always important. So every 7 year, your soul kind of renews and needs to close out cycles. This is if you're in, and for those of you who are in your 7 year, this is it. Usually that 7 years is not just on the 7 year, it starts usually a year. You start really feeling the energies intensify in terms of changes in your life a year before. And then it just kind of hits you, and then things continue to cycle out even the year after the 7th year. So I'm feeling a lot of that, and a lot of you are moving into a new cycle, new direction. It's actually really good energy, but it really depends on how you close out these past energies and not allowing these karmic energies or old cycles to like interfere, because then now that's what I consider interference into your energy. So okay, so there we go. You guys know I like to pull three. So there goes the past life. Like I said, these are past lives that might want to cling onto your energy right now. And there goes that reconciliation at the bottom, guys. I'd even pull that right there. So for a lot of you, there is a reconciliation. Here it says it's safe for you to love and release the ex. This is someone a lot of you have already released, but this person hasn't released you. Love it. I love this. This is exactly what the new abundance is bringing in for you, finance and career. A lot of you are going to be having a lot of financial improvements. It is a you energy. Love yourself first. There's an energy of putting energy into you. Guys, if you hear the rain, I'm sorry I have to do this reading. Forgiving and learning. This is because a lot of lessons have been learned. This cycle has taught you so much. And you're in this card, in this deck, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in present moments. And that is actually what you're radiating. It's like an energy of nurture and this respect, newfound respect for your present and future. And that's what's going to cycle out into really good energy. A lot of you, this is the year of the eight, the number eight. So a lot of you know it is a year of good financial turn. And, your energy is indirect to your financial success. So whatever that means financially, for you, that's exactly the energy you need to continue doing. Ooh, I have like a card in between. Interesting. I didn't even realize that. So, honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I immediately got the energy of meeting someone new. So, a lot of you may have or may already be in another relationship. And this just means vacation times or time together, or maybe just some of you actually travel. So crazy, getting into this full day, had a few things to do, and now that I get to sit down and do these readings, this rain begins. So I think it's good. It to me, it signifies a very cleansing energy for everyone, and I'm sending a lot of cleansing energy, just like this read. It really is healing. So okay, let's see. What do we have for the collective? What energies around the collective? I love it. I love the fact that I'm seeing the number 1 and I'm seeing the base chakra. That has a lot to do with material. The base chakra is material things. It's your oh my god, your sacral. It's your sacral chakra. Like also moving towards your sacral. I always feel it moves towards your sacral. It helps activate the root of a lot of things. And a lot of it is a lot of physical, the physical change. Some of you may be relocating again with this move energy. Wow, I love this sacral chakras here. I just said that. There's a reason I said sacral. Like that's what I'm saying. And this is a lot of fire energy, passion energy. This is a lot of new 1 and 2. That means progression. We have a number 4, discontent and boredom, and that has a lot. That's where the change comes. To me, that's the driver. But I'm also picking up this person. There's another energy coming in because you're in a lot of movement in your aura, your essence. Your soul is transitioning. This is a deep read. For those of you that have never been in my read, welcome. I like to tap into really, really deep soul. And so here we go. Another number 2. So you got 1, 2, 2, and you have a 4, bring me down to 2, 2. Either way, this is actually spirit guidance, also just balance. So movement, choices, decisions, which is a lot that I feel has a lot to do with where all the doors here. You have options, so there are going to be options, and I feel all of that for all of you means something very different, especially what abundance means to you financially specifically. We have the moon energy, and I feel this is a lot of the stuff that's actually hidden. Now to me, that's also the karmic that's showing up here, whatever that cycle is for you. I do feel a lot of you, it is a past energy. I'm finding that a lot of people cling on. There's a lot of codependency energy going on in today in society and in earth. And we have to do our best to heal. So like that, it releases and opens up the doors to other things. And that's exactly what's happening for you. And when this transition starts, the people of your past or even family, like guys, this pertains to family and friends, a lot of that is also leaving. A lot of that is like going away. And it's just part of it. It's supposed to. It's the way you have to look at it. 3 of Swords wants to show up. I'm going to put that there because I do feel this has to do with some kind of their separation. And again, could be you separating yourself around people who are in this lower vibration of just I feel an energy of overwhelmed, consumed by societal politics, and a lot of issues. Obviously, also in relationships, the battle, 5 of Wands. There goes Queen of Wands. Yeah, because you're changing, you're evolving. Sun in the bottom. So there is going to be a resistance of this happening. This is obviously impacting some of you. Now, when it comes to love, this is obviously impacting someone you had a relationship. For some of you, is someone you have children with, someone you probably set up a divorce or just an ending of a long-term relationship, because it's a very you know, sometimes this past life can go very deep, and for it to show up, you know, it's someone you definitely had an energetic soul tie for a cycle. You're more in this discontent and boredom. And I'm picking up a very upset energy too with them. Give me more of this content and boredom. Give me more of this discontent and boredom. Yeah. So you're moving on. Some of you, yes, to another love, Ace of Cups and Lovers. You've moved on to another. There's passions going on. Lovers can represent decisions, but other things that speaks more to your emotions in a positive way, you know. And again, for some of you it's a relationship, for some of you it's just the self-love, the love of yourself, the self-respect for life and the connections you have come going forward. So here we have Three of Swords, and then we have the Six of Swords, Knight of Wands. This represents a lot of your change. And if you're new to my channel, I don't do reversals because I pick up the energies of the reversals as I read anyway. So in this case, I am feeling, you know, Six of Swords means not willing to let go. You know, Six of Swords in reverse means not willing to let go. And there are energies of people not willing to let you go as you're moving forward. Because remember, it's duality. We have two things going on here. Your energy shifting. Now, some of you are in this energy. Obviously, you're working through it and letting things kind of develop or confirm for you why you've chosen this path and why you know. I honestly don't feel like a lot of you are going to reach this point where you're not going to feel bad of this transition. You actually feel very good, and you actually feel like it's the thing to do. The Knight of Wands feels very impulsive. So I feel a lot of them just have, there's like envy, impulsive energy that I'm feeling with this Knight of Wands. So let me get more of this. Okay. Queen of Wands. We did see her, but again, this is your energy, I feel, because this is your energy. Also, maybe you're the impulsive one. Maybe they view you as impulsive here. You're just very intuitive right now. There is a very strong, you know, the wands. Well, you know, guys love how I read my cards. The wands represents the soul, and the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands is definitely representing this Ten of Pentacles on the bottom, where it's like this um, drive, and it is causing friction with those who are not ready to let you go. I mean, definitely financial success. And you know, it's gonna cause this energy because of how they see you. So let me get more on this discontent and boredom. What's going on with the interference around this discontent and boredom? Queen of Wands in reverse is envy as well. So what's going on with this discontent and boredom? There you go. Yep. Envy, ego, arrogance, stubborn love, and then beauty, charming, graceful. So there goes again the contrast. You in this energy of in grace, in your grace. So this Queen of Wands represents both of the energies here. You're in your grace, right? You're moving along. You're moving on to things that really have a long-term benefit in your life, financial, just but even how you live, the way you take care of yourself. Um, and people view this as you being arrogant, you know, maybe prideful, arrogant. The person who has this could be a fire sign, or just have strong fire energy towards you. But this also represents how they view you, but this also represents the mirror, because right, we're all mirrors to each other. So therefore it's really what they're mirroring. It's their arrogance, their stubbornness, and their ego to not be accepting to your change, to be envious of your change. Some of you, this past person is just is a relentless pursuit. They want the chase. Let me get more on this discontent and boredom. Yeah, infatuation. There you go. Adoration, addiction, compulsive. What was the word I used? I said impulsive. And I feel this is an infatuation. They're just kind of obsessed in the version you're in. So they view you as impulsive, but it's actually their a mirror of their compulsive behavior. Interesting. Oof. Give me more of this Three of Swords. I want to know this Three of Swords. Give me more of this Three of Swords. Intimacy. Yeah. So closeness, sexuality, seclusion. This takes away the closeness. This takes away from access, is what I'm hearing. There's like you have taken access away. And that's what that's going to be. Give me more of this Three of Swords. Yeah. Resentment. And of course, resentment, bitterness, anger. Again, the bitter energy, the envy, the arrogance. There's a lot of lust. Maybe they think that you're in relationships of lust. Maybe if you're in a new relationship, they think that it's just for lust. Okay, so let's go into this amazing base chakra energy, which is really where the change is happening for you. Okay, there you go. Queen of Wands again. So this Queen of Wands is very strong. You're in this Queen of Wands, or you need to be. The Sun. Very fire energy. I love it. Sun. Leo, just so you know, Leo energy always gives me the vibe of sacral. Ace of Wands, the Sun, which give me strong Leo energy. August energy right now. A lot of you, this is Lion's Gate energy as well. Still stimulating. Really gives you a light, right? It's shedding light. The sun is shedding light on all these Five of Wands energy, the envy, the people who are willing to let you go. But this is a very important time because it's shedding a light, and this is where your decisions, this Two of Pentacles energy here is extremely important for you, because this is where your cycle starts. And again, for those of you in your 7-year cycle, it's setting you up. You're there. A lot of you are just there. You really, really are just there. Let me get more on the sacral chakra. Great energy. Here, more on the sacral. Yes. So it's new. There goes more wands. Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups is back with the Fool. It's new ventures. Everything that's new. I think it's a fresh energy. It also explains your 0 point. This explains the 8. The 8 is the infinity. And the infinity, the center, is the 0 point. You're meeting your Fool. It's a new cycle. And now it's, I feel with the Ace of Cups represents your new passion. A lot of you, it's a new relationship. But it's new. Page of Wands is fresh energy. You feel fresh about it. You feel like, again, this Queen of Wands. So you're willing to look at things from a different perspective. It also, like, I feel like this Page of Wands is, it's like it's a beautiful energy where you're like, I can see this even from a childlike perspective, not from that bitter or angry or like old energy I probably was for a while, and it's almost like you woke up to a new energy in your soul. Again, the Wands represents your soul has a different emotional Ace of Cups perspective to the Fool, this new version of yourself. Like there's an excitement, is what I'm saying. I don't know why it took me so long to say that, but that's what I'm saying, right? The Fool. Let me get more on this Fool. Two of Cups and the Magician wanted to pop out. I feel it strongly, and Page of Wands again. So I feel it strong. A lot of you, it will be new relationship coming in, but just new connections, job ventures, people that lovers wants to pop out again. Give more on the Fool. And Ace of Cups confirmed. And there you go. It came out with that Five of Wands. So your new connections and that King of Wands. So again, a lot of fire energy. you've got double confirmation. The Two of Cups did come out. This is, again, a new relationship. A lot of you are in a new relationship. A lot of you, if you're in a relationship, this is wedding, full commitment. It's a new, like, excitement. A lot of you may be like this finance, Ten of Pentacles we saw could be like, you guys are buying a home together, vacations. I told you vacation. You're going away on vacation with your person. And this just creates a lot of envy. I don't, you know, it's almost like, who cares? Like, just stop watching me, right? Like, but this is just how the energies go. And I feel this message and this guidance is to, if some of you are letting it kind of interfere with your emotions, I feel this Ace of Cups representing twice is don't. And also guilt, no guilt. You know, I again, people are bitter, and maybe their judgment of perceiving you as arrogant, sometimes is like, why? Don't even challenge that. It's the way they're mirroring. Just remember that what they're mirroring, what they're calling you would be is what they're feeling themselves, and it's the energy they're in themselves. Two of Wands, more Wands energy wanting to pop out. I'm gonna put it back, but that's another two. And that just means plans, right? So there's a lot of decisions. You have a lot of future plans here. Give me more on the Two of Pentacles. Give me more on this Two of Pentacles. I can't. Look at this, guys. Ten of Pentacles again with the moon. There's just a lot of moon, and a lot of you are just moving in silence with this moon. Four of Swords, just thinking about a lot of things. Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you are really going to are in a good financial space. I'm getting self-preservation with this moon and Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and Four of Swords, because this is the rest time I was telling you guys when I started the read. Remember I said, wow, we were getting a lot of that rest and hermit energy. And I think that's what, if a lot of you played hermit along with me, then this is what you're experiencing. It benefited you. There goes the moon again. That's Pisces energy, which I told you I'm Capricorn and Pisces rising. And I honestly felt that very strongly for the collective, where, especially for those in those signs. And what other sign I think I felt it for? I think Taurus too. I can't remember another sign I felt it for. But this is a very strong energy. And a lot of you have a lot of abundance coming in, like are really taking care of yourself, and it's paying off. Okay, more this moon. Yeah, it's paying off. Chariot energy. A lot of you are making moves and are just kind of keeping it to yourself. You're seeing that it's best because of the energy, the envy, the talk, or just you just don't want to hear it. You just don't want to hear what other people, and you're ready to let it go. For those of you who are challenged again with that thought, let it go. And we're on the moon. Yep, Eight of Wands, movement, and the Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me? This is a lot of positive energy. This actually excites me. Um, I'm going to pull another deck because I want to clarify that. And again, remember I said at the beginning of the reading, this is about closing cycles. So this Wheel of Fortune is demonstrating for a lot of you in that 7 year for sure, but just a lot of cycles closing. Fixed energy in here. Taurus, Scorpio, who else is it? And the Leo energy is a fixed energy, and Aries is a fixed energy. All right, so let me more on this Wheel of Fortune. Any more on the Wheel of Fortune here for the collective? Yeah, there you go. Cycles again with the Hierophant. Cycles again. So it's a spiritual, you're just being guided through this cycle. You feel very good. There goes the Three of Swords. It requires Nine of Cups. It requires for you to really stabilize. King of Pentacles, more Pentacles energy, strong financial stability. It's requiring from you to distance yourself. These Three of Swords are part of this cycle, is what I'm saying. It's part of it. And even if you had to feel the heartache of the separation, that is also part of the cycle. I'm curious about what's this for some of you. Let me kind of get some energies around this so you get more information on why. And more of this past life. Why the past life? Strength. Yeah, this unwillingness to see you move forward. The Eight of Cups and the Fool, right? You letting go really triggers the ego. We're back to strong 8 infinity, guys. No joke. Infinity. This is a Fool. The Fool is the 0. You're meeting your 0 point energy. It's going to trigger past lives, this growth. And to be honest, the way it's supposed to operate, intuitively, how I always feel is that you are setting an example, whether they want to move along and improve their own lives. You're set that path. Some people like to stick to this dark path, right? But it's triggering their egos that you're moving on, that you're not willing to, I really don't feel like none of you are going back. Let me see this reconciliation. Three of Swords. Yeah. None of you are going back to this relationship because you're in a new one. There's the Empress. You've got justice showing up for you. There's someone out there better. Also, you see yourself as the Empress. You've elevated. So therefore, this separation is going to trigger. There is an elevation. A lot of you are in this match that you're going to have, this Two of Cups, this new love. It's going to really be your person. Give more, Empress. It's going to elevate your life. Look at that. The star pops up. Five of Wands. There goes that Five of Wands. And the Ace of Wands. I love it. I love it when Spirit brings me out all the energies I feel, which is that sacral that I told you about, right? With all the wands and the Fool, and it's igniting a version. You're too high. Your ascension is too high, and it can't. These Five of Wands can't come with you. Four Cups showing up again, which is representing again the Five of Wands, which I think we got it with the other deck. Maybe not with this deck. Oh, we saw it earlier. But they can't. It's gonna put a lot of people in. It's gonna trigger your advancement, your ascension. It just is gonna trigger people, but you can't let that affect your emotions. Continue your progress. Let's see what the triggers are here. What are triggers? Triggers. Yeah. So free will, you get to make all your decisions come from love. And that's with the Two of Pentacles. We are releasing old emotional wounds or keeping you in a karmic cycle, cry and let go. That goes for both ways. So you've already let go, but these karmics need to also let go. The cycle is over. And then, of course, passion. What are you passionate about? This is your purpose. You are in your star. You're serving your purpose. You're serving the purpose, and the purpose of this cycle was probably a lot of the lessons of what this cycle was. So see what it is, what it triggered. Continue pursuing, because a lot of Wands energy, Queen of Wands showed up twice, and it's probably just this newfound freedom in the energy, seeing it very childlike, or just feeling good about it already, right? You are realizing you get to make all the decisions come from you, from love, from a different heart space, right? Ace of Cups, coming here twice with the Fool. So it's different. You're in a different heart space when it comes to your decisions, how you view things, maybe the way your perspective of life, this new relationship you have. Let me get more of this Two of Cups. Yeah, someone who's helped you change perspective. You're more excited about the future. A lot of Three of Wands plans. It's more giving. Six of Pentacles. And yeah, more plans. A lot of planning. Six of Pentacles. And there goes the Queen of Wands now with a third deck. It's very exciting. This just means exciting, exciting, exciting. A lot of solid pentacles, base, root chakra, finances, a lot of solid planning here. Long term, you're going to be in a very, very good position. Ten of Pentacles peeking out. Long term, you're going to be in a very good position. Give me more of the Seven of Pentacles. Give me more of the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, that Ten of Pentacles peaked out for a reason. Ace of Pentacles, because it's setting the tone. A lot of change, it's going to be uncharted territory for some of you, but it's fresh. You feel more confident. So what's the soul transition? Because this is definitely very deep. Let me see what the soul guidance is for you. What's the soul guidance for the collective? Self-development. Yep. Self-development. Recognize needs you may be neglecting and nurture the part of you yearning for growth. Never stop working on yourself, which again, love yourself first. You've been learning. There's been a lot of development here and disconnecting. Yep. You're in need of reprieve. Take some much needed time alone for healing and rejuvenation. And that reprieve that we spoke about, right? The Four of Swords. I feel it was a lot of time taken during this development, and this reprieve served for all the healing and rejuvenation, guys. That's that newness I keep explaining, like that childlike you feel rejuvenated. There's an energy in you that and if some of you aren't there, tap into it. Tap into that fresh, rejuvenating one. It wants to rejuvenate you. This energy wants you to feel new and fresh and excited. And even despite of everything that's going on in the world, there is this energy of still seeing a good, like a light at the end of the tunnel, despite of everything else. So what are the lessons here for the collective? What lesson guidance? What's the lesson? What's the big lesson here for some of the collectives here? What guidance can we give them? Lessons of Mars. Purely physical sexual attraction, fire and passions run fast and burn fast without other elements. There you go. Purely physical sexual attraction, fire and passions run fast. It could be sexual. And honestly, that's what the sacral serves. The sacral chakra serves for that excitement energy. Sexual energy is important in relationships. When people say sex isn't important, that's the biggest lie ever told. But it's also important with one person, because when you're giving your energy, you're pouring energy into many souls, you're robbing from your own energy. And so that's why it says fire and passions run fast and burn fast without other elements. Once you understand your sexual energy and how it's needed, your sexual energy is needed. I'm not saying holding back all the time. Some people believe in the holding back. I don't. I think it's a pure energy that is needed with other elements, right, of your energy to be able to pursue life. And which is the other elements are all the elements, guys: fire, water, air, and what am I missing? Earth, right? All the decks here, the elements in the tarot represent stuff. The Ace of Cups represents our emotions. The Wands, our soul. The Pentacles, the physical things in our life. Pure physical energy, which helps the physical energy of sexual energy, helps with us having that desire and pursuit and drive to pursue the physical things in our life. And then you have the Swords, which gives us the clarity, the mind. It clears our mind. And so a lot of that sexual energy allows for us to detox natural hormonal bodies in our bodies to be able to exude and tap into this energy, again, needed with other elements. Let's see what else. New love. I told you, new love or a new phase in love is beginning. So it's a new phase of love in relationships, but because you're in this new phase of love, its phase in love is beginning. It's that pureness, love for life, that's also beginning. And it's just all these are the elements, the love portion, the Ace of Cups portion, to the fire portion, which is the Ace of Wands portion, which exudes the Ace of Pentacles as well. All your aces, you've got a lot of wands, which is why we have the root as a lot of wands. The only ace we're missing here is the Ace of Swords, and I'm pretty sure if I kept pulling it will show up. But this is all the elements are here. I feel if the Ace of Swords is not here, it's because the strongest elements are from your soul, your heart, your mind, your emotions. And this, obviously, the heart and the soul is what gives us the other elements that we're talking about to fuel the Pentacles aspect, the physical aspect of our lives, choosing where we live, changing our physical environment. Some of you cleaned up the house. It could mean many things in terms of your physical environment changing. So let's see what an abundance guidance, and then we'll get another guidance. What is the abundance guidance for the collective? What are the other abundance guidance for the collective? Ooh, dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insight that will help you manifest your desires into reality. It is a time. There's a lot of, even this message to me feels very much about confirmation, giving you ideas or giving you answers to your energetic shift or this energy that you need to tap into. What other guidance? Let's give you the closing guidance here. Let go. Time to walk away and let go of situations or person. There's nothing at this moment that you can do to control it. Let go, release it. The universe knows what to do. And they are letting you close this cycle. It knows what to do. And a lot of it is this forgiveness and learning, right? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Again, a lot of love, self-respect. It's what you're learning to do. This whole lesson has been the combination of how all the elements are drivers to our soul and our pursuit to life and why we're here for, and what each cycle, right? Each cycle of our seasons are for and what they're teaching us. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next